Hello students, today we are discussing about chapter number 6 of your political book, and the name of this chapter is political parties. You know very well different kind of political parties we have. Many parties like national parties, many parties like state parties. All these parties are very useful and essential for the process of a democratic country. So we are discussing about different concepts which is included in this particular chapter. First point is on page number 72. Why do we need a political parties? Political party is working as an organization and it attains a particular condition by which we are circulating or regulating our democratic country. Again, I'll repeat this: democratic country, because only in democratic countries we have different political parties and different citizens schemes and policies. So each and every concept which is related to this chapter is only based on the democratic countries. Okay, first is why we need a political party. Need of a political party for regulate a particular democratic country in a very well manner. On page number 72, all these descriptions is given. After that, what is a particular meaning of a political party? According to your book, meaning of a political party is a group of people who come together to contest elections and hold power in the government. Same methodology, same working conditions, each and every people have same idea about all these working policies, and due to this all these kind of procedures are done, and this is known as a political party. A group of people have same idea, same condition, same thinking in their mind and work with each other. So this is a basic meaning of a political party. After that, new condition, this one is partisanship. According to your book, a person who is strongly committed to a party, group or faction. Partisan, a particular person who is committed for doing anything in very well manner for a particular party. Like, I like the party whose symbol is lotus, means BJP. I am strongly committed with this particular party. Elsewhere, this party is wrong, this party is right. Nothing I'll see negative in this party, and I'll totally dedicate with this particular symbol, and this is a lotus. After that, a political party has three components. First one is the leaders. Any member who lead all these people and take the responsibility of togetherness is called a leader in a political party. After that, active members. All the other members and other leaders of a political party are known as the active members. And last one is followers. Followers are the person who are not able to understand what is politics, but due to some particular reason, parental conditions or elsewhere, he or she will be committed with a particular party and thinking about this party and working for this party. So this person is known as a follower. After that, functions of a political party. First one is parties contest election. Different political parties are totally responsible for contest election, because in a democratic country we have one party, two party, or more than two parties. So in both parties different conditions made up, and for a proper circulation of democracy, elections are useful, and elections are between two or more parties. In India we have multi-parties, more than 750 registered parties we have in India. In China we have only one party. In America we have two parties. Second one is Parties put forward different policies and programs. Different policies and programs regarding the benefits of citizens of any nation is totally based on the working methodologies of a political party. Political party changes the theme, changes the working methodology, changes the conditions for a better survival of any citizen in a country. So this is a very essential feature of a political party. Run properly and make different policies and programs for the benefits of the government. After that, here you are having a condition. This one is ruling party. In elections, if any party secure more seats than the other parties are known as ruling party. Nowadays BJP is ruling party, and second one is opposition party. Opposition party is a party which one is losing the condition in an election and got less number of votes than the ruling party. But opposition party is also a very important part for a democratic country. After that, parties play a third point. Parties play a decisive role in making laws. Any kind of law, any kind of condition, any kind of thinking, each and everything is totally based on the working methodology of a political party, and political parties are responsible for making any kind of law. After that, fourth point, parties form and run government. Parties are totally responsible for making any government by the process of election, and after that, for complete time period. In India, we have 5-year time span for a working condition of any political party. So for run a government for 5 years completely, this is a basic condition for a ruling party. After that, fifth one is the role of opposition. Opposition party is working as a watchdog. If any kind of negative work is done by any ruling party, so opposition party have each and every type of condition and rights for oppose this particular rule or regulation. And due to this particular reason, opposition parties are the most important feature of a democratic country. After that, parties say public opinion. If you want any kind of new thing, if you want any kind of new technology, any kind of decisive material, defensive material, so you are having a condition of a political party, and this political party is totally responsible for your satisfaction and your working methods. After that, seventh point, access to government machinery and welfare schemes. By different political parties, we are able to understand the working methodology of any kind of government and any kind of institution or organization which is work for a better democracy. Okay. After that, necessity. All these things are totally depend on the functions of a political party. How many parties should we have? According to Election Commission, we have more than 750 parties at that time, and different kind of parties we have. First type of party is national party, and second one is state party. State party is also known as regional parties. In China, you have one party. In America, you have two party. In India, we have different parties. So one party system followed in China, two party system followed in USA and other some countries, and multi-party system is taken by the Indian government or Indian constitution. After that, two conditions is also given in this chapter. First one is alliance, second one is coalition. Alliance is a condition in which any party is committed for join another party before election. This condition lying before election and after election, if any party collide with another party, so this condition is known as coalition. Before election, alliance. After election, coalition for running a proper government. After that, national political parties. At that time we have 7 national parties, and all these national parties you are preparing a particular table. In this particular table you are giving different headings, serial number, party name like BJP, party symbol lotus, established year in year 1980 and ruling year 1999 to 2003, 2013 to till date. Main leader like Narendra Modi, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Lal Krishna Advani, and thinking, working on Hinduism. So this kind of table you are preparing for better knowledge, and this table is preparing in sequence. First one is Congress according to establishment of year. After that CPI, after that CPIM, BJP, BSP, and last one is Trinamool Congress. These parties are nationalized parties at that time. Okay, according to establishment year, like Congress in 1885, CPI in 1925, CPIM in 1964, BJP in 1980, BSP in 1984, and Trinamool Congress in year 1999. According to this, you are arranging this particular table, and this table is very useful for you for understand this procedure. Here some conditions is given. A party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in election to the legislative assembly of a state and wins at least 2 seats is recognized as a state party. If you want to be a state party, this is compulsory for you. At least 6% votes you are securing in that particular election. After that you are able to say this, I am a state party. After that, a party that secures at least 6% of the total votes in Lok Sabha election. Please mention it. Lok Sabha elections or assembly elections in 4 states. Minimum 4 states and 6% votes is required. And wins at least 4 seats in Lok Sabha is recognized as national party. This is known as national party. On page number 80 and 81, you have different parties. So understand and work with all these symbols and working procedures. Challenges to a political party. First challenge is lack of internal democracy. Anywhere in India or the world, you are able to understand this particular point. Internal democracy means some leaders are higher on the rank and some leaders are not able to get their chances or working procedures. So these kind of problems are facing in a democracy by a political party. After that, money, dynastic succession. Second challenge is dynastic succession. This is a procedure by which any people is able to give proper birth. But this is not an adequate condition. If any person is a king, so their child is also a king or prince. Anywhere, some different conditions and different mental abilities many people have. So this is not a particular procedure by which we are compare a democracy with a dynastic succession. So this is very harmful for a democratic country. After that, money and muscle power. Many people are not able to win in elections by their faith or by their works. So all these peoples are giving different negative conditions and make some muscle power and money power. So this is also a negative challenge, also a negative point for a proper democracy. After that, meaningful choice. Some people want a different leader, but on the time of nomination, these leaders are not present over there. So all these conditions are very negligible for a person who want to give a proper vote for a proper people. So, and last point for last concept for this chapter, how can parties be reformed? Some reformation points are given in your book on page number 85. First one is defection. Defection means changing party allegiance from the party on which a person got elected to a different party. No, not a single person is able to change their party after election. This is defection law. If you are able to understand this particular procedure, so this law is very useful because many people are working with another party before winning the election, and after that make a separate party or make a separate organization with another party. So this is a very negative point. So this kind of law is useful. Second one is the Supreme Court passed an order to reduce the influence of money and criminals. Affidavit. Here a new word is used. This one is affidavit. Affidavit are legal document which is made up by the Indian government and judiciary, and this document is useful for knowing the person who is able to serve you in future. So this is a very much required legal document, and this is known as affidavit. In this affidavit, education certificate, birth certificate, regarding their income, regarding their money and muscle power, each and every kind of descriptions are given in this particular affidavit. So this is also a good reformation. Third point, the Election Commission passed an order to making it necessary for political parties to hold their organizational elections and file their income tax returns. This is a very good point. Before winning or before elected, any person put their income tax in income tax department, and this money or this tax is useful for doing all these procedures of any area or any country, which is used as a election procedure and used as a election money, which is very useful for give a proper message or working procedures. Fourth point is a law should be made to regulate the internal affairs of political parties. It should be made compulsory for political parties to maintain a register. Register is required everywhere. Many people are illegal and not working with any party, but many times putting a different kind of board like adhyaksh, like upadhyaksh, and different positions put on their vehicles, and this is really very shameful and illegal. No red lights or no blue lights are offerable for any kind of authority which one is want to do this. All these kind of lights and all these kind of designations are for only the legal workers of any government. So this is a very useful reformation. It should be made mandatory for political parties to give a minimum number of tickets, about one third tickets for women and some scheduled tribe and scheduled caste peoples. This is very useful because all these persons are unable to live a better condition or win any election if they are many more powerful or big castes are surviving. So these kind of reservations are useful. There should be state funding of elections. The government should give parties money to support their election expenses. This support would be given in kind: petrol, paper, telephone. Many kind of fundings given by the government for the time of elections, but all these fundings are only for those people who are unable to expense more and more, and all these works and all these procedures are only useful for those people who are mainly or strongly committed for a proper democracy. So all these kind of works, all these kind of procedures, all these kinds of methods, all these kinds of concepts you are learning in this particular chapter. So live well, read well and work with book. Okay, thank you.